So we're about helping veterans by using motorcycles as recreational therapy. And so we do 5-day relief rides where veterans come in, we take them out, teach them how to ride these adventure bikes on dirt, and go out and have a good time during the day, learn some new skills, and then when we get back to the lodge after dinner, we do our evening workshops. And we have 2 psychologists on our board of directors, and so they help me with some of the curriculum, and then other material that we use is just stuff that I found was helpful to me in my own journey and recovery and dealing with my issues. So I thought, well, it seemed to really help me, maybe it would help others.
So just as easy as that, but the biggest thing is just remember your momentum. If you let off the gas, the bike's going to stall, and now you got to get it down off the hill. So, not to give away our secrets, but motorcycling is just the hook, but the feedback we get is the evening workshops are really where folks get the most out of the experience. The workshops, we've tweaked the curriculum based on the feedback we get from the folks who have participated. So, we focused on the stuff that folks think they get the most out of during the week, and at the end of the week, it never fails. We have several folks on every ride that actually do have a life-changing experience and go home and take to heart what we've offered.
Nobody knows what to expect when they get here on Sunday. We sit down as a group over, Thanksgiving dinner is kind of how we theme it. We do the whole turkey and stuffing thing and focus on gratitude for that first evening. And that's the first opportunity for us to start becoming a family. The rest of the week is, it's breakfast, it's riding during the day and eating lunch out in the field, and then coming home and sitting down and eating dinner as a family, and then we move into our workshops each night. So we do that Monday through Thursday, and then we do a final ride that just kind of brings everything together on Friday, and then we sit down and have our final meal with each other, and hand out some awards and just kind of reflect on the week.
The analogy I like to use is folks bottle this stuff up for so long that if they try and talk to someone, it's a significant emotional release. So it's like a pressure cooker where they have so much pressure built up that they don't feel like they can let it out and talk to anyone. And the longer that builds and the more pressure builds, the harder it is. So they come here, we call them relief rides, because it's an opportunity to relax, let your guard down, and maybe let some stuff out, bleed off some of that pressure you've been carrying around. And then when you go home, it's not a significant emotional event. You can actually talk to your loved one and let them know how you're feeling without exploding or breaking down, because you've already said it out loud. And once you say it out loud, then you got through that.
A lot of times broken arms and broken legs happen not because it was a big dramatic crash, it was just a tip over. And they didn't get their leg out in time, so they had to put the arm out to stop it, right? Well, I'm the dirt coach, so my job is to give them some tips just so they enjoy the ride. The difference between the first training session and the third one we did was just incredible. I mean, these guys just picked it up, and then we had the opportunity to go to an off-road park and just play with some of those skills, and these guys just did super.
Yep. Literally, it felt like basic training when you first show up for the, with a bunch of strangers, and you all just kind of get together and kind of meld together and become a quick family or quick group of good friends real quick.
I didn't know what to expect. I knew that there was the rides during the day and the workshops at night, and I was kind of hesitant because I didn't want to do, the traditional touchy-feely group meeting type things. But that's not really what it was at all. I mean, everybody was open and sharing freely, and I didn't feel at all intimidated by any of it. Oh, I learned a lot. I'm a fairly new rider, and I learned a lot about street riding as well as off-road riding. The challenges were present. I'm not going to lie. There were times when I, frankly, was hesitant, but the challenges were there, and the staff here was very competent in explaining things. And if you didn't want to do anything, you didn't have to, and no one made you feel any less for it.
Yeah. It's just like being in the military again. Everything is so structured out to where, hey, we're doing chow at 7:30, and then be on the bikes, kickstands up at 9, and just it gave us time, there wasn't very much time to focus and get in our head. It was just back to back to back to back, and then when we get to the house and then we do these workshops in the evening, you're just like completely tired and exhausted, and you feel more open to respond. But definitely structure is amazing. Just from being in the military, we're used to that, and it was nice kind of getting that back. The motorcycles just ended up being the plus of the trip. Really learned a lot at these workshops. Just everybody opened up, just getting so personal. We all just felt so vulnerable that it opened us up, and it was just nice to share. Really got to self-reflect and learn more about some of the issues that I deal with, and just taking away lifetime memories.
We see the whole gamut of transformation on our rides, and for some people it's just a few small light bulb moments, and for others it's a radical transformation. And we've had a bunch of guys say that it saved their life because they were at the end of their rope and couldn't find reason to go on living anymore, and when they came here they found through this program and being with others who can relate to what they're going through, they found new friends and new concepts for dealing with their issues, and a new hope to live.